Bibi akwaba once again to SourcetubeTV. So now enanka enanka was say Tupac enko piem ewo Babu Lomo ho. Babu Lomo ono the chief priest e the Land-Nungua. Nti Babu Kona Babu Lomo Kona enanka was say Tupac enko piem wo ho. Na ne nyina ne say ya say that Lumba body now yes see wo fie hormone etia omo amamre eni amane omo se omo de omo tradition die omo mfendi agro omo se omo tradition omo mfendi agro na se eba ne se Tupac aye bibisa ena obe pacify the deities jema won te say ancient gods what you say na it's unfortunate say Tupac am fall see an yo nti bo se mpanifo na omo kasaye no omani abre omo ho pa ba enye se ni bre bi omo nya ne kasetie bi wate ase omo se wamba omo besa atu anamon biom aseni message e de akoma Tupac biom e de letter call to that Lumba ni residence no now me pese meju umre bebre yenko tie mpanifo we kakra omo kasa wieye no ye bisa no key question bi ba odi when say presenter no bisa no with tree ba odi gan ena yi ano ana me I know say me followers no do na ntin kan nti honum no me make sure say me breaking it down ama mo nyina ma ye de mate ase okay thank you ye wi a na ya digest this whole thing na ekoso no mate ase me bie wadwim ewo how Tupac eye na nyoma sisia amubi you have no clue ebia ne amma be ka no oni me be adwin bi wo oni me nya adwin nti ye jimbre na yenko tie mpanimfo no nsem a omaba be ka
Abusuapanin Victor Owusu known as Tupac to raise the awareness that we have had and put it into his thinking that we don't tolerate such a thing. So today, we were expecting that the invitation extended to him to appear here this morning could be honored. We have sat for some time. He had not arrived. But there are rumors, and some say there are informations that the said Abusuapanin Victor Owusu has been removed as head of family. That is what has come to us. But we are saying that if Owusu Tupac could not come here, the body is still remaining in the soil. So whether Owusu comes or Owusu doesn't come, there can be a next head of family to lead the deceased Daddy Lumba. We are saying the body over there is what we are talking about. So legally, we will extend invitation to the same family, whether they have a family head or they don't have a family head, we will extend message to them to appear here. Because if the body is removed from the soil, they will still have to pacify the deities of the land, and then pacify the community, and then answer questions that we are going to put before them. Ladies and gentlemen, members of the press, elders of Nungua.
Ahanmo mpanimfo elders no na omo kasa sisia omo chemu se openi Tupac no wantimi amfo ose anyoyo na abade sa no mbesa atu anamon biom akọ Daddy Lumba the residence no na se wamba omo de be ma authorities no sorry after omo de be famra kwan so okay now the person yentie this part so enwie right bibia ebisa no question na oyi ano ewo nkremu no oho na medru sisia and that first time I watch me a pacho subscribe to the page who are TikTok so like the page follow the page share the link tell a friend to tell a friend say Same Martinasi aha ye kire ya adwen ye bo ya adwen ye teme ka asem to na che say in future ne na esi ye nkra bible ni nti amanfo nji ye ndi ba de bi eni wa ya ka wo media we so 90% MBM enye duro yenko tie
as that Lumba, especially in Accra, we don't owe much to say if he is to be buried in Accra because there are established cemeteries.
Utie mano, or see, we don't have like hold that much with the timami fan ko hoyi tie ni ye pa pacho tie how tie papa no
especially in Accra, we don't owe much to say if he is to be buried in Accra because
see onim say niawa tene ye enough say truly that Lumba is see no wa Accra anase ntisa wo nti ono de niaba beto ni nim no na oyede odosom niawate set sadie let's go please.
There are established cemeteries in Accra that the body can be taken to. And the established cemeteries that bodies are supposed to be planted into the soil are cemeteries that are covered by law. When I say covered by law, these cemeteries fall under some areas which one could say are controlled under the government of Ghana's statutes. We have the Audome Cemetery, we have Busu, and a lot many. Then again, there are some private cemeteries that have been registered under the laws of Ghana. Bodies to be buried must be taken there. Traditionally, the stool that has the allodial power of the land, the stools also have their cemeteries. But trying to bury a dead body in a home entails a lot. And this is where Nungua is not taking what has been done lightly at all. Number one, our deities do not permit dead bodies to come so close to them. The reason is it is dirty to have dead bodies coming closer to our deities. We do not permit that. And the spirits around us also do not permit that. If you do that, you have to pacify not just the land, but you pacify the deities, and you have to pacify the traditional leadership that have control over the territory that this very body has been buried. When you come out of that, environmentally, it is also against the laws of the state and against the laws of the community that this has been done. One, if the body begins to rot in the ground. Water that is from this very body can seep down into the soil. To cut it short from here, imagine the one who stays next door.
Thank you. Once present an ebisan question B, which is very, very important. Says yeah, and I won't be number 2. Once at Tupac, I'm on. But utie ye penina, right? Or see your private cemeteries, right? Any other cemeteries are, you know what? Or there is for impending for, right? And say titru biwu ewo ebia impending ni biwu sa na ye obi bia esi okay? But I don't need a friend of man probi. But this same man probi no obekono obi dan chi pepepe obi dan show obi dan chi pepepe sa ebi e close to baby ameme wo no obi dan chi pepepe oho no mo dia cemetery no obi baby esi mpenifo no obi dan chi pepepe e sit down around nipa no bi mu kra active sorry ko hweju nsogu wo ho no ma che say it's not far obi to say nipa no just like na close obo say nkofo sisi dan wo it will be say no so now we dey ever no ntu nchen now yen go tie question na host ni presenter ni bisa no
Rot in the ground. Water that is from this very body can seep down into the soil. To cut it short from here, imagine the one who stays next door.
Imagine the one who stays next door. Don't forget, or see next door. Yeah, what typical examples be pretty but question we only
the one who stays next door.
or say otie host now say sana abana yes still na obi entimentu anamo amba no nti ede na mo be sia peni ni say ombe bele emre ni de ombe timi akwakotu efunu ni sisia okay yanko
ni wofoni ni woche Victor Owusu Tupac ne ba shia onupai ke majian cheme ye gadangbe mi fe wo ba pe mla ko ni wo mo be ni wo ke ame be ni sana ame fa bonyo
say once at Tupac amba no obefre gadangbe heads no ezempeni for no wa betenase no ma share data ombetimi akwakoye den akwakotu body no e wo fi ho but this same man in the first place no ka say ombesan to anamon bium ayeden akọ uti previous video na me boy na ni okeka say ombe the letter besan akọ bium but yes I bisa no this question no em say I know upon press no na you know bloggers they to man okay this same man e chemu say impending for baba betenase omotenase ya right ombe data ombe kwako tu funu no wo fi ho ye continue
ni ka ba fun gbonyu e sani wo mu ko ye je no wo ye je me kenkan Wochu wo blanta manche. Neje abola. Yegamashi. Le.
Inti, or say answer yebetu efunu no. You say omumu bi ewo ho. Chini yo. Ebema penini bi like ana omumu bi bewo ho. Ena meba sorry.
Power off.
And or say omo no suma mrante hene no mane call ho. Okay, yanto aso.
Je adomojeme ne chuneke kusune. Wo keji le nochon ni gadangbe efe ni leshe noni te no.
Tie ni ye. Iti enye se omo mpanimfo no discover whatever. But say ye true imrante hene no tio. True imrante hene no. May repeat it. True imrante hene no. Answer mrante hene ni benya update say ye see that the Lumba will fi on. I know say video no na eda bontin dada, right? But a brante be a friend Cavani or no what team legal wives. No two ways about that. Or ni guy no what nyonkofa. Already no can yourself. When be aso no be make sure so be pursue with this case. Inti utie peni na or say Imrante hinu na obeka say bibi say ene ewo. It could be say enyoma bi wo a omo ye clueless. Omo nim nia ekoso on the internet. Nia omatisi na omo act on it. Which set sa eni eti amra. Eti omamamre. No two ways. But once akwa say asomba ako na eti. But munya time enti the other side. This is the problem. It wants a penny ni se mrante hini no eno be ba wo to no. Ma ya te se obibi sei na akoso. Nti ebe ti ma se penny no no po kasa no. O te se onim ne ekoso po wo sa ya TikTok we no so. What you see? Nti
No ni wo ko je ake. We kucho mu fe magiache me fe wulo me fe wo ba pe wo
just wulomo enfe just manfe ma krobia chief priest beba na oma share date na afidie oma nkasa oma yede oma buera ho akwa kotufun ye nto asa
ma habi ni wa ye ho dase na meje gbo
sorry odi odase ba ho nti nyame kan earlier on na yenkohwe se etisa na sentisa. This is the point. Wulomo efe baba eye ti say labadi wulomo chief priest baba labadi the emperor we free mu we so rest in perfect peace, okay? Ebia gamashi bone, you know, nkram ya brono no so nyina beden omo sub chiefs beden will come together. Ni wa yo that's it. Enko witness say nia imrante ni beka ye ne ye nukra na asa nya nukra. Hey, tienio ni wa ye odase yen kodi adanse se ti sase ye sie that Lumba ofio anase ye sie that Lumba. So far mrante ni nfa evidence bi amba e ya tisem on social media say ena makacha bibia link ni free connection ni free and say e come mrante ni ho mo be kaya mrante ni the guy bi betu nechi rasta guy bi betu nechi and also ono kwan bi aso no obe make sure say whatever they will do no ebeba so oni guy no wo nyonkofa nti ona energy ni free ba now mrante hini na anko check say nia what was social media no so no eye nokre anase enye nokre. This is the problem of some of these people on this internet. Ni panaka bakoko check say eye nokre anase enye nokre. nti utie peni na onupa efen ichi efen baba together it training na beba together na afide ya share date na yakwa akohwe se eye nokre ana se enye nokre. Let's proceed. I'm break check akana me boss her part na bio. Okay, thank you.
No ni woko jiake wekucho mu fe magiache me fe wulo me fe wo ba pe wo ba ha be ni wa yehu dase na meje gbonyu e share yo kwaku
It is a ban saa omekwa kodi odase se ti saa okay why you odase na jegbonyo ehia nke wo se why you odase nikeji anokwale aka gbonyo ehia mi keke ya heden yetu ye kodi odase no na ehun se body no hye forma na yetu ba ye papa ne se no why you odase no wo fa gbonyo all right inti ebusia Maybe edu baby eba be che ya adwen e be critical analysis ndie me sure say oho na ya na manfom enu na manfom pe wo me ho no but it's all good though. Okay, let me tell you, in the first place Tupac and you say be unrespected ahimfufo and I say your Ghana tradition in the first place cause me sure I won't say when it comes to amamreni amanie otu hu anamo and I mehu bi me de mention be typical example, okay, and I don't think so be disrespecting the Ghana Traditional Council, never ontimi yes ade no. In the first place once a Tupac amba no me nka say tisa tie me nka say tisa me kire ma adwen wa ha me ya me di adwen me di kwa adwendwen mu a once a mrantehine no ga mrantehine no anye the proper research and sa oko survey letter no it could be say Abusuapanin Tupac and sorry meba memfa we so so 1 year the research ehun say that Lumba yesie no ho anasa yesie no ho no I don't know ya another big question mark hange. Secondly, Tupac into anamo anko the Ghana Traditional Council. And previously, Tupac say na ye threaten no, say body no, or maybe obesi bi ombetu body no. So in the first place, once I'm ranting no, anko ye ni proper research, ehun say body no ho na say anyone because say body no ho anka peni ne be si supi say body no ho meboa. Okay, thank you. Now, Tupac anko. So that should tell you say it could be say when see to that Lumba will feel. Yeah. It could be say when say that Lumba will feel. Inti mumubia mo jubilate no. How many times na Tupac aya had their farmer moto? Now no ade we esensen ho inti men jubilate bebre. Onim plans and say nyoma Tupac de gu akwemu a oma ye beka say ye see that Lumba will feel. Nipa ne person obeche obi o see that Lumba anybody no, right? But now you say the same person will come out and tell you say o see that Lumba body no feel. To me, you know, they make sense. One catch me from the beginning. And then ebema we pushing my mama baby that Lumba body do because one person will be having. And it is between the children and Tupac any Odobroni. Have the woman another ball game altogether. On best of betrayal. Mo kunto kwenye se peace aba. And we are musole amu di na tem say hey uncle che baby that Lumba baby e ko sie no na wa yes ha na preko a waka kire ne spokesperson ni say on bra bonti no be ka kire mo say o sie no fi ho. To me it make sense. To me it make sense. Intina Tupac went to me and for say anyo but say it is adie amamre ni amane e wo so no ye no he will do it not two ways. Now uti e penny na o se ye sie obi ewo anase obi woni doorstep close to nipa no but ye wo mampro bi menua nkrani bi wo ha mewia ba piki amanfo na mo chem adwe mampro bi no bebi a cemetery no wo a yesie mpanimfo no bebre na I say oh 2-3 step emusie no wo ho. Oh yes. Maybe just a minute. Mo ye nkranfo no a mo ha no a mo akra ana owo no krampo no man probi na esie mpanimfo ho no me say otu 1-2-3 step enu po de ya na close to amanfo mo osi sempe cemetery obi na watch omo no master this omo cho wa no man probi yes omo no master no otu 1-2-3 bet me aso obi sasisi ade wako one osi so say the pana or the doorstep na they say enu kra no osi medically it's not advisable so we say nipa me say utu 9 mienu nka ye ka say efunu nu nso dia nka ni omo close to man probi ni ye gani nyina ewu obi na obi even in bubuashi oyi na be dey see penimfo no are always close to they say ohon na manfo manteman kasa the evidence is clear. What's not you know what I'm talking about. Not two ways. So and also the dance is here. Yem pupu sa cemetery ni Charlie Ghana pound hey all time. Yeah. Wow. Say because if no be ayefu. Sempeni yetimi si omo wo mantem. Me say nkranfo no mo comment wa no. Dodo na no mo comment wa ha me mpese ye hypocrisy be edwuma me pese ye speaking with fact say omo say ye see dead body nti medically no it's not advisable according to what the man said. Erade na aye no si pokwa say they are writing it kura bi wa ha obi deity pepepe ye say nipa o and I said nipa ne de and ye tubula so Jesus ye tubula so wo ho ubeko na manfo bu so say chlo meaning say a common enemy tokwa on the social media. I understand their term but you know say what I'm saying enye ntro nka me twantro panka and ebe ha me but say omu de no eye mfato ho sanke no pa and the major problem. Anka, what about this? Say even po omo ye amamre ene ne se ene ne fata kra na medically it says na man ne kan no. I say medically it is not advisable. Say obesie nipa obi na wa ofanko barrier oyiwa obi den chi pepepe obi che say otu ni 9-1-2-3 step no efunu ni as basanko for na tenase for yi o matena wa che obi na acho o say even botiano hwe they are writing it is legon gate what chale nele miwa mo mepo bi a oye no kwafo menim say issue we in bi mu de ye common enemy tokwa which I understand you betime di atem kra ba odi atem ni wi a say what na nkran pen what na nkran na yesi ye common probi a yesi ye common probi mempo bi a ono e bia na ontena akra nti odi atem na ohun de wi obeka no say amamre ni amane kwan so Oma ye ni ese eni ni efata ye papa ne say medically is not advisable. Me bo obium. O say ensese because efunu no hu nsuo ni edro na emba me na oma ye ni hen na me say ankofo no bodie omo ye close enwa eni me fie ha en ye say enwa betimi akwa akọ kire wo sisi a and be musu trauma dear. To my kind of cranch there. What it? But it's all good, say man, say, or mobeba together. No, Marco Akoye day. Akoye in Shishimu. Who say, Nia Kani and the Krana Senyanukre. And secondly, to pack Ambano. And don't just say, Ombu Ahimfufu. Or respected tradition, or your papa penimua. You know what? On to make say, Obebu and itia, Ganfwedi, never. Meaning, onye bibisa. Meaning, me sana me hunu. You can disagree. It is time, say me picking cranfoni be. Any ye nuano wa, omo ya ho mama betina cran, oma witness in Americano. Who attempt the day the machia shemi how? Who attempt the day the ball akrama me na o say. Oh, the atemna en kanu credential. Minim say social media and tokwa en the normal. Who attempt the day na kwa him. Shakai. Me ne so taso kra. Now, pacho mumbra na yen che adwin, mumbra na yen che adwin. Ni America no, there may be a try, catch them say intro, then we move. Say you can't dead body this ebe ma yale pa de nka ye gang the gang community and I say gang crow we mu de nka bodies ni de ba man for pa. Bi dualani. The evidence is clear. Pacho wa adwin chire bi was ansem we wu no obetimi a che wa adwin, right? Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah, me tie o menua.
Afternoon, say.
Bibi aboko na wonso an.
Na mi adom.
Da bo ade na.
So what me kai?
Why na kasa first?
Your friend Francis for.
Me na make us so, me na make up.
Me oyima nya
Francis wo beto.
Pacho, o de nipa ba kun kasa misrem.
Na yes, we know mo kasa sa body e na nya oye sa adwuma no. Ye de sa nduru no. Uba kumase a efie bi okra na ye tufun wo mu ansa na ye de. Yesi nipa ya kan yesi dan no. Na nya oye sa we ya kan say no. Sa autopsy ni wanwan. Sa nduru no. Sa ya de ye enye we a enka kan say. Sa ni ba ko nya oye adwuma. Ade awura fom. Within 3 months and I say bibia nya adwuma bi. But in never won on my side Ghana, ASC can answer more ASR social media, so we see no MM1. No cry, no cry. Who see any pay within 3 months here, be being where you may be. So, it is said all can say one say, the doctor say will be seen one way. Now you know how you are, Anka Sakurano, and then they have to say. You're from quite being. Said the audio would form Yakata Soa, BBA, if you form crying 2 within 6 feet.
Pacho me bao. Obi say Nana kodu me streaming or TikTok inso. Nti say make say obi di atem wa ha. You should understand. Enye YouTube pen and me streaming. Oba TikTok am for 629 and ehwe me wa ha. You understand? Nti say me say obi di ma atem a me streaming 2 platform. Eya say wa tro me e bias no. Oh, say na mo pese mo disrespecting nipa in a way. Oh, na later na nipa no so nya okaseti na ogbuefu. Obi o ferifo a manipa ne maintain sa ferry na owo de ma. O YouTube, o pabla TikTok sisi na behwe.
Forget my
Yenko. Worry.
No cry ba ko pe. Enye me bo no ma said ye ka ne ho ade a enye no. Nipa da sani ntimi nyede. Enyina ho anya adwuma within 24 hours. Yes, sa ba me ne ho ahwan ne sa nyema ni nyina no. Se nipa no say fan wo odada kam. Na tie kro agu so. E bi yesi no bi be say almost be 1 month. Bi bi no ye adwuma bi. Nipa within be say 2 weeks na hu so nyina atwe. Ana even a form of how many e dey say. And so be no na ho wan yesi nipa we ni ho ahwan ne ade a omunim ni omuka. Eyo mo adaye eno mususu se dipa woni boni bia na siesie obi ofie na say kan tete no yesie dipa ofie ene na sa ne ma no ni we say no mo enye we boni be ni wo enti obi ka say o eye sa no no e ma unya nsusu so obi yare sa hospital we na me no mo nya adwe sana me hu no the doctor na no you know catch and say okay the original how no say adwuma no they have to say why you how many years on verify so bit my adwuma how din 1 year obewu a obi o ya adwuma 24 years 30 years that's what they you know and yet adrona no mba use
all right, thank you. Yes.
They say, that's the way you're moving. And then we were doing the bread, the more soon be bread.
You don't yam it.
I'm glad I'm in form on Pasalibuchi. Asalibuchi here, and he's Lebron Hills. And no many bodies be brave too. Because bodies be brave won't comfort diet. And yes, I see a young girl to me idea. Intending and come on where you may be, I'm when you be brave to Yamachi cry, you see, or be what I say. You see, or be away, you chian say. And the idea is it the first time will be see send the Lumba so see any man who will fear master so sanka or more around so send and then go no. This is not the first time we'll be see a kind of say new fool will fear. Memena asalibuche ya yesie no fie enani na ewo ba ni na afibie ya kwa okochichu so ekochichu ni na no so e the flowers na ade kogu ho no eda na ye asem we dey just I had to say how do I say common enemy fights na ye omoko because I don't see any judgment in this why
Nana efi Mame break it down. On say nipa na yewo hanu yewo nipa na muamu ahoro bebre wati ase yewo mbimu omu ye mmoa ti se nwan yewo aponchin so wo yewo kraman wo ho na yewo nyomu wa ahobrase meba o boss lady meba nyaboche now utie peni na okasa ye na o kire mu se after mamre na obeye ansa ube sie nipa no right enu echi no medically no enye se ube sie nipa wo fie ho na chese u doorstep or you su doorstep meboa ena ye mu bi ye ka se aside that mamre no ye ba medically na o chese untimi sie nipa wo doorstep and I say bibisa no because I don't think say the ben say na mo can doorstep it could be around you and I say your backyard. All right, thank you. And I hear chile say what about baby esi empenimfo ni bi mu any ahowo ni ye kika ho because ebi mu den chi pepepe na eno so that is what we are talking about. And your feelings but I'm for feelings now cram yeah
honestly, in the first place, as I said, and I will continue to say this. Oh, sorry, me tia phone omo tia YouTube in.
I mean, block it and we be
long time YouTubers. Yeah, tia me.
BJ saw tia YouTube for na or TikTok.
Let me say this thing.
I'm blocking the comment.
Oh, my mute no or chunk was ya sen.
Lumba, ain't any pa or no kwa yesie no we fie. Anybody that wants to protest can go to hell, honestly. And I'm saying it without doing sebi. Omo call that the Lumba fie no. That's Imrantia Hene of the Ghana land no. Ni yemu kom and ordinam and you'll be an me and American. Sammy, do you know a journalist called Land-Nungua?
Yeah, Land-Nungua, yeah.
Land-Nungua. Oh, yeah, see, when you fear a one kind, as I say so, they should go and check it.
Wow, Land-Nungua, journalist there.
Journalist, no, he was buried at his father's residence.
Wow.
So, what are they talking about? That the Lumba is not the only person. Yes, you know, I will incline so ni fear to be precise. So those stupid people now only name the omo kikakekano. Me sa case is subium. that the Lumba was buried at his residence. I went to see it. Yeah, the make and it was not bibia illegal. It has a process. Court any Ghanamra and a ma who point say yensie no onifie. Into your baby or say on tia should go to the court. Has a problem with the Ghana law. They should go to the court and ask saints and other say yensie that the Lumba when the resident. And that the Lumba is not the only person yes ye no when you fear in class as so. Kwamla dumo eye ayigbeni nanso yes ye no in crime as so. Anything they did for that the Lumba was not bibia, it was ebia. My friend is someone say keep permission and someone famra kwan so. Sanya mani na your procedure you have to pass through, and all that procedure was being done. Insidious can go to court. Who could do court for Nankasa. Abusuapanin has no issue with anybody. Your friend is saying, how do you call it? Odobroni has no issue with anybody. Omumbu Ghana mraso. Obi beto asase wo na offense ho. The odi asase no beye ono ankasa ni four corners. Is nipa no ono ankasa ni problem. Any other thing nipa na so ye bia no oni apan ene wo issue. Answer na when I say yes ye ni funu a ye ngu insa e wa asase so. Efunu dia ye besie bia ye gu nsa. Inti the say onti ase incline for yen crime for na yes yen ti ase e wa amamre ese ye no onwa ye omo amamre na answer omu sie that the Lumba so mutimi kwabla do mo
Bije wa no
when the papa resident then they can come and talk about that the Lumba
Bije min wa no like you said, whether it is true or not, we are sure say Tupac Oba say that the Lumba no onya amamre bia just like that say a bia onim say nkransa asese no before answer oba BBC no was say me nko siki permit bi na mpanimfo bi bagina mu was so far mo nte papa na no kasa so why say obi che na adwen ko baby baby anipa na che na adwen akọ no me kasa in a sense say me nte from the other side because Tupac and kasa no already no onye na adwen so oba kire baby odi that Lumba ekusie
he has no issue with anybody. Uncle answer Obia what issue? You go to the court to find out. Uncle baby, uncle meet you those people begging outside only need money to feed their pockets. There is an if any say imra kwan so say unim say you mra kwan so a say nipa no fa answer we see ni this year. You go to the court, you go to the rightful places to verify. And then a friend is saying, Abusuapanin na wo friend or saying to no umbra. Omunko imra for no ho.
And BJ, ask yourself, say, letter no more custom say Abusuapanin, but did Abusuapanin get rid of the letter? Omo the letter ni Abusuapanin se mwana. Abusuapanin saka letter nana. This saka letter. Even the date on the letter was wrong. Why are they blaming Abusuapanin now?
Okay, why you no nya me yo?
Pese adiba kwa pese membisa. Ga chief so de wo lo menfo no say. If no musi Reverend Anthony Kojo Buachiwo. Enye if a brigade was Kalabuli aheya. Inkrofo ni ho no.
Member, ofa na am location ojogba. Am mbe.
Kalabule,
brigade.
Restoration. Brigade.
Nungua.
Restoration. Nungua. Kaswa Denu.
Me like Nungua brigade.
Denu restoration. Ko ba restoration ba na Reverend Anthony Kojo Buachi na egbo afule gen eso mu masebe.
Yeah.
Gen afule. So why is it that the Lumba no kometo ni kenye nu shishi?
No, you are try everything possible.
Big example. Kwamla Dumo is not just an ordinary person. He's a famous journalist.
It was
Kwamla Dumo Prano, so I am Botarian.
And I make a lawyer. Yes, you won't climb the paper fear. Until they should go and verify say yen to Kwamla Dumo. Nifnu answer Kwamla Dumo ya ibeni. Now so yanko sie no woni krom. Yesie no woni papa fie e wo Accra. Nti omonko no monko dengi Kwamla Dumo nifnu answer.
Na BJ mami bonre mu. Mumubia mo enya atemdidi ye to adwen. Now listen. Enye common sa e wo nkransa aseso. So please don't get it twisted. Obi anka say may respect your elders, right? But what we are saying is say omo ka BBC a, what about this? What about that? That is what we are talking about. What you say? Won't me catch him say oh Obi ama chere na adwen tra na bi o say government push shemra ye won conform criticizing. What are you talking about? Obi eni wa otu na mamregu. Ba ye chere mu say na bi mo e kan asem ni the whole I say wa we a crime bi a nipa committee no. Enti sa it is a nipa no so why sa na on performing the writer. It was on here. That's all. I don't see anything wrong say obi say or support to be born bi wa. There be ye buye penny for pa BJs like this. There's a honor or respect it in can farm mamre pa. What you say? And I mean young crane bi so ha. Ni odi na ni hu e na oka. What you say? Any common one can so. But if we are say we can create aside the amamra obeye no. Na papa ne say medically and I want thing ya papa ne kai. It is a hormone age na hormone e make pointer. You should understand. No musu tina wa no my den or ma put things in or like omo the measures say go akwemu say oh ye can say usi obi e wo doorstep medically no enye no aden na ebiye close to bi mu sankofo no munye nipa na. That is what we are talking about. Person be tie no dey I don't know what you want to hear. Menu akasa
was buried in Hato, the papa resident. He was buried in Hato. Okay. So they should go to Hato, go and dig Kwamla Dumo, fencing, Nifnu, and also another Hato, and yet your fencing crime for us.
Yeah. And do you know the funny thing, BJ? Do you know the funny thing? The funny thing is there's munya evidence. You say that Lumba of you. So I don't know why some of you are jubilating. Evidence be a new. Evidence be a new.
And yet you want to see now. And then I'm over your.
Don't listen to them. Francis Kasa. Yeah, me too.
Answer no we would move the can ye, Saturday not to order that. And you was your penny, and St. Case say, and passes ye see no one on one, and you was your penny the mass order no. The Bacrona and the fee no and ask what to assassin, when the guy in BBR that. And you never won a Kasaka. And you was a penny sorry, I know so, and you go see, found the number as at the moment free. And just sent it into a Monsieur Nasa video. And you can't win anyone could get a fine and who are. Movement to her. Why any BBA? Let any pan in BB, and you answer Mukasa, and she says, Said Yakana and a cross a hot da, and you look one again in BBR and answer on it. I am Funubi, and a SSI BBR. And you was your penny, a decision say, you found go to the fee. And to make possible, sir. And she said, Yakana say, I'm passing a scene on my Lumba, what you can BBA answer. And Sunday, only at Napato, na even you can say, Sir, we you can say farming now, yeah, or no, sir, or yes, sir, we see no fish phone now, yeah, or no, and on your cousin, just what you be an answer we see. Who's I know now, who's so another say, what yes, and so what yes, supplement as what my son in and some way, sir, farming. It's one of the few. About 2 sana morning in Abusuapanin, yes, it is also we are born. What you can be and it will be no Casa, how many days is here?
Same me bow. Na inslegon asase e ka teshi for.
I can and there are no 2 ways. I can know first as
Sami, the I what pleased me the most is just last week, Yako, a year or Legon. If you have a cemetery, private cemetery, your mufre or just a many cemetery. I hope I know that even area for your estate, but yes, there are very people there. So why is it that they Lumba soon? Gamona, I'm not fear, what look at Bafia, I shall take me about you, Malay, where you push my somewhere.
Family affair can pay Diake.
Abafia about you.
Okay. Thank you, Abasima. That's all. Now, Fio. Simple. Because kasa ya what's about to be brave. Oh,
if says I don't think the man should have added some to
that only all can ya what no can ya what says et sa o ko ye hwehwemu nti o de me kyerɛkyerɛ mu bia na wante ne yemi nuaba
saying no me makohun baby I see that the Lumba with many fili kadodi.
Really?
Ama me sample kogu so. So good that the Lumba they that no so. I can't say on sorry non fighting for no kasane justice.
Wow.
Yes, yeah that the Lumba will see.
Okay, wo de me hu so ko fie ho nti nia wo ka no me di nchie wo ko fie ho yeah.
Di ake bia na obia say opeso hu no kura wo mu no. Our grand traditional chiefs should go to the rightful institution because you have to get permit before you bury somebody rightful.
When the person who buried the person is being asked that did you bury the person there, shows evidence, and you said they should go.
You can go to.
Do we just go to court? Do you know?
Yes. Just go to court to find out. If they claim they want to know, they can go to NODATRON, AM. They have institutions. They know what needs to be done.
Exactly. They can go there.
Yeah.
Abusuapanin, as we are talking now, is not on social media. So anybody that will come on social media to come and grant a press
and
conference.
And Abusuapanin is not the only family member.
And even all these things
it's for issue a permit for people to be buried in homes.
Don't you know?
Who said that to you?
Who said that?
You don't know.
You've been here before.
It is not court. It's got to do with assembly. It's got to do with assembly. It's got nothing to do with court.
So go to the district assembly. If it's assembly, it's court. You are saying it's assembly.
In TPS, it's also assembly, sir.
And you're got to do with court at this stage.
That is what I'm telling you. Yes,
I think, sir.
You are saying
it was stated that
going to that session to
one after the other.
Nipa baako nkasa ansa. Nipa baako.
Yes, you are saying it's assembly, and I'm saying if it's assembly, they should go to the assembly to go and find out.
Yes, man, we answer. Yes, I need na keke na wo so abem misrew.
Me, I said my own. There, your friend is saying, when I say ofaso, and sana yama permit, yes, and you are claiming say it's not court. Me, I'm saying say the rightful institutions that give the permit for a person to be buried at home. If you want to know, you go to the rightful institutions, and you are saying it's assembly. So they should go to the assembly to find out. When they go to the assembly to find out, and the assembly tell them, okay, we did not give these people permit to bury their family member at their house, then you can take them on. And taking them on means you go and report, go to court and all that. It's easier than to come and do all this press conference, calling someone to come and answer. What of if the person come and tell you, saying to you, okay, I didn't bury the person at home. What are you going to do?
Thank you.
What are you going to do? So
now, Mario,
you go to them and find out.
Thank
you. See, one thing, Nini in cause all this, mostly when it comes to the Ghana community, the district assembly and the Ghana authorities say they don't work hand in hand. That's one thing. It can be like equally at the district assembly, they've gone for the documents or whatever thing they are supposed to do, and maybe they've gone for it. So in the Ghana community, after you are done with the district, it's an over Ghana community, but you know how so then it can be that yes, true, Abusuapanin went to see the district assembly, but then equally authorities say that's the Ghana clan authority saying so the only thing is DNA, I don't think no gidi. This thing that no gidi, it's not something. No gidi. Okay, fine. I didn't come to consult you, but I took permission from the district assembly. These are the documents. Okay, when you wanna near gidi, I don't see
Mario, me chawano. One say, I don't know what you offend. What we are like. Yeah, let's say in Cranfo Mamre ni amani any day. So mu was say on yet ti like I saw how ye can we are not this now almost hit her back. You see? Yen can say more being performing the right. BJ Crack and say Mamre ni amani any day. Say to pack and obey. So what is the problem again? What is the problem? See, are there any problem?
Let's face the reality. At the end of it, no need to buy you I can see okay. As an affair, they can write. Then you say,
that's all.
You won't find it. I'm finding it.
That's all. Asa,
the only thing that pains me.
Obia encourage you say more abiding by mamre. Your culture, your tradition, and you'll and cast a movie, yes, sir. I don't know why I'm doing yes, how I TikTok. Everyone put.
It became like this social media banter because the first thing is called Onupa is an Onupa Afeji. It's a Yana. I can only call Lele, Aloje Lele, then in
absolutely.
Your back grants your meeting your fee. She this is happening. So then you are just moving by hearsay. It is true or not. And this same guy who is
because money pushy, remember money no pushy, right? Guy no right? No pushy wine and rante no. Already you know where he belongs. What you say? Or no or kwama legal wives no. And no pushy guy we. Inti nanka was say omunko ye omunhwehwe mu yie. Na omu who say oh ade na ye koye no no kra na say nya no kra.
What Romeo is also saying. You just have to go to the necessary
follow the appropriate procedures. He blocked me when I asked him that question because it's not for social media. It's not for social media.
When you have all your research, you do all your research, you have your finding, you have your facts, then you come out. But this one is just like somebody
you're trying to prove a point. You're using your power to intimidate people,
pushing them, come out and do this, come out and do this. Which it will not go anywhere at the end of the day. Because you cannot just stand up and go to somebody's residence and say like how do you call it? Councillor Lutrot did was calling people to go to the place, go and dig the whole place, go and dig the cough out and all that. You cannot do it.
And I also wanted to say this.
You call for somebody to come to you. What if the person doesn't come? So the most important thing is that my advice to them was that they should go to the necessary institutions, go and do their findings. See if the rightful things were being done before. If it's only left with Amamre, that one is nothing to talk about.
BJ, Minchawano. Even for Councillor Lutred Bar Montina or Casano, so or refer to institution, they may
Yes.
You see, you people.
So you go to all these institutions to do your findings.
And the Abusuapanin we are talking about, when I go Abusuapanin is small sunny, I don't know how to say it. Mokoni, he makes sure his things are right. So I don't think, no, come to think of it, these people making the noise, you know, you're touching your car, and you're about. So where were you expecting them to bury this man? And I don't think
already just... already they stated that Lumba,
absolutely. That is what so that was the threat from the beginning.
Mario, Abusuapanin, if he knows he has breached any law, that is where he will go and then be begging. Because he knows he has not breached any law, he will not go to anybody.
So me,
Abusuapanin is living in Kumasi.
Exactly. They should have done that.
Why would you send a letter to Accra?
Exactly. I don't understand.
He's living in Kumasi. He knows he has not breached any law of our land. So what everybody is saying, as for him, he has not heard it cry until the right thing for them is to go through the necessary institutions. If you think somebody has breached a law, you can also go to the police and make a report. As simple as
and BJ, that very day now, Moko Lumba Fiono. I think Abusuapanin was in Accra, right? He was at the Parliament House. They could have sent the letter there.
It was before. It was after.
Oh, okay.
It was after.
And even still, Abusuapanin didn't get the letter. The letter was not given to Abusuapanin. So why will I go through an invite that I've not received any letter?
I'm a gun.
Summit.
Please continue. Sorry.
And notice. We the guys say we don't put our things right. We don't position our structures right. There are some things happening now. Somewhere Kumasi and some things it wouldn't happen. You get it? The same thing as what we are seeing right now. When we go deeper, there are some people who have been buried in their houses. Because assuming this thing didn't become a social media banter and people came to make noise about it, people came to speak about it.
I wouldn't have been bothered to go in there.
Well, our elders would have sat down. How many months now are buried Lumba? And they are saying that they are now getting to know that Afule Shiami. They are now saying Afule Shiami. As time goes on, the girls should structure things right. We should structure it's like we are now being taught what to do. And there are people behind it pushing the agenda. So it's like at the end of the day, so this thing is not it's not something. I believe Abusuapanin has gone to district authorities to do whatever thing is to be done. Because under normal circumstances, from the beginning, the burial place of Lumba was unknown. No one knew where Lumba was buried. Till Efia Schwarzenegger came up, Abusuapanin himself also came up to speak about it. And now people are getting to know. So mine is Abusuapanin should just honor. He should just honor the invitation. Ni Charlie, dinke cafe taita. It's done. But
it's not getting weight of them, or like he has not. Oh yeah, let her know. The letter has not been.
You see, one thing about it is that in our current dispensation right now, it's like social media now is also a medium of communication. Now people sue people. You just see it on social media, right? So whether Abusuapanin has been served or not, for that I can't testify. But if he has truly received it, I know he would see them. For me, that's what I know. But for now, social media, someone can sue someone and it can just be on
like I'm up for HM on the 13th.
Local government.
Okay.
Local government, health environment, be like a health be. I'm a call, no fear, no care. Tomorrow, yeah, makake AMA, no Accra.
Yeah.
Shimino ye kwewu. I'm call no fear, no bonyo ke, henny ehi, can be ye. One if no fear moka sama bukeshkana bahe or dear. Woke royalty say we are unupae. Intinu se ko o wiake unupae amefioni basa amakebu. Jefe koni amehingbe baya jeme. She government intuni ameshka akaya hame na kanjinu. Na kanie na yuake kusunwe. Ene aloni amele ke Abusuapanin ona ke fedi efe no fia no ne lawyer ho no fia no na efe mlaika he ona ne babolo ona ke boloko elia ke efe ne no ya no gidi ye here elia ke no ko baba chima e wo lawyer ke le femoneke e wona kania ni nyeke efe ku efe she no ni nke boba pa ba bi aji inle beni ma wieleji me no betwe ehu no kwere no ha ne say adwin correct e wo ha ne say maybe manche me wona ke efe amemija enyo e wo maybe ke bije ji na kamanche na kan score no boy bo ta chobo te
we am born to farmer
bo mu na kamanche e wo maybe ka wo bije na bafe e kusun kani bi ye bo ba yes baba fe kuno ko yen na kan ni maybe e baba scratch say baba she near afe minka bo mene obana se peye obana local government le no fia no e wona wo local government e wo enyene ya wo manche ake manche bata le mu espon le manche espon she no fia no na ba fe espon government e momi ona keke e hon assassin poe mi ne woni wo yo land mene ihe pa no shi well mene wex mene no na be ma stop work can be
AMA
one wo fair one ya digital fair one akase
Obapa I need to be you quite the year.
okay be she enele be wake can play you all match be here
Obapa DJ want to read something to us please
let's read something.
Oh, unless I drop somebody.
This is Google.
Okay.
Who or which institution grants permits for burial in their homes in Ghana? It will tell you, in Ghana, the institution responsible for granting permits for burial, including in private homes, is the district assembly, especially through the environmental health unit. You will need to obtain a burial permit from the local district assembly where the burial will be taking place. This is, everything is on the media. Everything is online. So Abusuapanin, I'm telling you, has no time to go and see anybody. As I said, We have institutions. Everything is there. Just go to the rightful institutions. If you think East Legon falls in your district, go to that district and do inquirement. Go and ask. Go and do simple questions. It's your land. When you go there, they will not stop you from the information that you need. This is public interest. Instead of coming on this social media to just create chaos on the media, for the media to be boo 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 boo, they should go to the rightful institutions. Either than that, it's someone who wants to collect money into their pockets. It's as simple as Kabatietia. And that is what I have read. Everything is there. So Abusuapanin knows he has not breached any law. Everything that they have to do, they have done it. So if you don't understand it, go to court. It's as simple as Kabatietia. On your being answering of questions. And it's the bitter
All right, thank you. You're welcome. Milo no. Milo no. Okay, friend. Meba.
Just adding to
if you are adding fan, I'll quickly then.
Okay, friend. Okay,
just adding to what BJ
all right.
said.
So, Obanyo,
sorry, Pearson, sorry. There are some people at the comment sections throw shades at BJ. But what I want to tell us all, Akashi, we still learn. Ona, we still learn. We learn. And in this era of AI, yes, see. But most of our people, they don't read, they don't learn, so they don't know what is going on. So instead of you to come under the comment section and be insulting BJ, I will advise you guys to go and do some research. Ona, I'm not fair research because BJ is an Ewe, fine. BJ is an Igbe man, like you are saying. But at least he does research and then he knows what the laws of our country says. He is not saying what he doesn't know.
Okay, Monarch, slot me down right.
Exactly. So instead of you to bash BJ and do all those things there, it is better for you to go and do some research and then know what the law says and not what an Igbeni says. Mr. Pearson, in your pan, no, a wolf fan, a honey, my no,
oh, you want yeah.
There is this. Oh, really funny here, pan of my Sanene, ni work blah. Square Esani Quempo about social media. But because the other side there, I'm a very business war. Anything can come be a chat bloggers, but ever feel home. Sanene Sanekuni. And besides, one nibi this weekend, me shagbe me ha Abusuapanin. Because why? These people want the whole world to know what is happening. They just want to disgrace Abusuapanin. No honey ama lo ame bloggers. If on the 11th, Ameliakashi Abusuapanin would appear at Sparkoso. It was me alone, I'm a blogger, Yeme. It was me in Jamo Fame Yakashi. War, it can't Abusuapanin at disrespecting Manchame. But Abusuapanin, your lawyers. Abusuapanin, your lawyers. Care by here. Abusuapanin by any a lawyers. A local mokoni here, your nyam. Because me, I would not like actually Abusuapanin by disrespect to Wagama Jame. As someone must represent Abusuapanin. Esane Abusuapanin denche aya. Asane Abusuapanin achumoko eya. Ona at least one manchema na actually Abusuapanin can be bullet. Because when it bebene fe wild. Na me ba hwe papa na ehi ahwe me. Iba sumo ni papa le de nchebaya. Shimum etu mokokaya ni mo adum na jiam. And me na kan be a fan na me ruake Abusuapanin permit. Efe ne ke me like Abusuapanin e ye permit.
All right, thank you, Oko friend. PS, Chewadi.
You see, Asana, Yekan. Somebody. You see, Asana Yekan. I've just heard the previous lady saying one or two things. And you're right. We are all looking through the camera of, oh, they are doing this because they hate Todo Bruni. Oh, they are from different camp. So we are also protecting our camp. But the other camp, let's assume, say, if all your elders are Omunina saying all that they are saying now, they all belong to different camp. Just as BJ is saying, they've all been bought. It's all because of money. How can we be washing our dirty linen in public? How can the Ghana people, some of you claim you are Ghana, BJ or Ghana, but also what's in a Ghana? How are you washing the Ghana linen in public? How could you be condemning them that all of them, all the chiefs that we see sitting there are all corrupt and that they've been compromised? And that is why they are saying what we are saying.
Okay.
We are making
so you disagree with BJ, so say Omunina, right? Once the way I can into what pick is apart and never make you point. But the same your judicial system, you piercing, who say your judicial system, Omunina you corrupt just because anchor in your favor. You said the same thing.
But we also said, haven't you said that before? So when we made a gender statement,
me can't say before. It's so you are not different. You see, what's the machine or will they continue?
When a statement is made like that, can we genuinely say
that's
why let me just put you right. Not because somebody said the judicial system, no. There's corruption means that all
corrupt. That is what you said on my platform.
Same thing BJ is saying doesn't mean all the
we making a general situation is different from people who are sitting down there who are saying something. We see the people who are sitting down. And he said that all those people who are involved are corrupt. So
PSN, right on this platform, you made this comment.
Wakanda into on Jim to obi the best score point. Now saying yes, sir.
He's pointing at people there. So let me just land my case. Now you are making that claim that those people that are sitting there now, they are corrupt and that they all belong to some camp.
Why do you have problem with that? Because you've said it worse than this.
That is my question. How do you disrespect your own elders, your own chiefs?
How do you disrespect your judicial system?
The judges, you could disrespect them.
So tell me the difference between you and BJ at this juncture.
If I said a particular judge decision, I disagree with that decision. It doesn't mean that I am saying that judge will be organic error. And I just be organic.
No, just on cast and penny falling.
Let me just lie my case.
We should not pretend as if we are not Africans.
Let me just make my statement.
We should not FOPS in weight. We should not pretend to be like we are being critical here. Mm-hmm. We know we blacks. Me, I'm not 100%. How do you call it? Correct.
Perfect. Yeah.
Sometimes I can also be biased. I can take bribes somewhere. We know how.
So now let me start my case.
You know,
my point here is that we cannot look the core of my argument, Jakeshi. We cannot just sit down and look at these people through a corner of our eye or through a particular camera just because we think Jakeshi they represent another team interest and therefore whatever they are doing.
We are saying we are not talking about another team. We are educating ourselves.
That is
How
exactly
people
let me just lie.
We are just advising and learning. We are educating each other. When I started talking, I just said so many things, but you just pick one.
I don't know what pick it. Nekayo, ono be pick you the no gina so e dey make point. Na the way fini ono kan no. Na a whole judge from to me dinner tem cat is a Ghana judicial system na enye. I don't know what pick you when kwan na original BJ so. Be honest. Who to me condemn your side, I want to me condemn obi so. Maybe platform who mistake pa me do there to that. And I be kon say ah.
If the Ashantis are protecting their culture,
who protecting the judicial system no?
Yes, you will be under, and then you have to respect the tradition. Now, if for example, in Wakasi people are saying, it doesn't mean that when certain practices are allowed, it means that there's no law that is condemning that. Yeah, and then you were giving an example about somebody's having a feedback at the back. Can you follow?
YouTube for me the movie here. Who person continue about TikTok? Thank you.